Hi guys, and welcome to another tarot video on my channel. Today's pick a card video is going to be about messages from your future self. I aim to get like messages from around 3 to 6 months in the future because I already have a video on like you 1 year from now on my channel. I'm gonna link it up there somewhere. And yes, like we're gonna ask Spirit about like anything that you need to know, anything like any advice you need to hear. I'm gonna get channeled messages. We have like some oracle cards that I pulled in advance, and we have 3 groups as always. And like if you have troubles choosing your pile just from the cards, I put some objects as well. This time these are all earrings. So we have group 1 with this very like exaggerated ring over here. I think I've never actually worn this. Like I got it from a friend who didn't want it anymore. It has like it's very like diverse. Like you have this the Eiffel Tower, you have like a little pigeon, a little bird over here, you have this heart and like some kind of crystal. It's supposed to be, I think. So this is gonna be group 1. Then we have group 2 with this earring here. I actually like this one really much. I bought it for like winter season. I think I've worn it like twice or so, but it's just very beautiful, like with a snowflake here. Like I had a time where I wanted to just wear like season-based earrings. Like I think I have one with a like Santa Claus as well. And group 3 has this antique earring. I also got it from a friend and I just like this very much. It gives me cool vibes. It's just I don't know. It looks old, but it doesn't feel old, you know? It's beautiful in its own way. So this is gonna be group 3. And yeah, if you need more time to choose your pile, you can pause the video now and pick the pile you want and go down to the description box or to the comments and go to the group that you chose and pick the timestamps. I'm gonna put the timestamps there. And yes, then I'm gonna see you in your reading. For those who want to know which decks we gonna use today, I chose like a new deck that I got just last week, which is like the Modern Witch Tarot. I really like this one actually. Then we have another new one, the Wild Unknown Archetypes Oracle deck that I'm going to use, and also the Spirit Animal Oracle and the Starseed Oracle. Okay, so that's all for the introduction. You can go ahead and pick your timestamp now, and I will see you in your reading. Hi group 1, if you chose this earring with the Eiffel Tower and the heart and the pigeon and the crystal, then this is going to be your reading. I'm going to put your earring over to the side for now. It's gonna be in the shadows, but it doesn't matter. So what I did, I pulled some oracle cards in advance before your reading, so we wouldn't lose any time shuffling those cards, and we take a look at them in the beginning, and after that I'm gonna pull some tarot and channeled messages for you. Okay, so starting off, we have the Parrot Spirit, Watch Your Words, group 1. Then we have from the Starseed Oracle, I'm Sorry, Defenselessness, Righting Past Wrongs and Uprooting. Okay, and we have Anima Mundi from the Unknown Archetype Oracle deck. Don't ask me what number this is. I really don't know, but I know that this is actually the last card in this Oracle deck, like the very last card there is. So group 1, what I'm seeing here, like with the Parrot Spirit, Watch Your Words, there is like a need for you here to not only watch your words in this sense, but also like watch what you tell yourself and what you tell others. Like not only watch how you treat others, how you come across, but like especially watch how you treat yourself, like what thoughts, what affirmations, what repetitive like phrases do you say in your head to yourself? It's very important that we watch those, because repetitive phrases and beliefs and affirmations, they become part of our subconscious programming, right? And everything that our subconscious believes, it is like needed to like make come true, okay? So we can change those beliefs actually. Like anything that we like tell ourselves, affirmations that we repeat over and over again to ourselves, we can reprogram our minds and like make our subconscious believe different things, because like any beliefs that we have usually come from our childhood, from conditionings that we experienced there, like things that our parents or any like authoritative figures have told us. But usually they're not true, and usually they're not helping. I don't want to be like jumping to conclusions here, but like I don't know about your upbringing, group 1, but just be aware that your future self is wanting you to take a deep look at your like the things that you tell yourself and the things that you tell others. Like, how do you come across right now? Because with the I'm sorry card here, with the Starseeds oracle card here, I think you might have experienced recently something that inflicted pain on you, like someone or something inflicted some pain on you. Could be like someone close to you, could be a family member, could also be like a, I don't know, a coworker, could be society even, like some kind of pain that you went through, and it made you like put up defenses, very, very like big and high defenses. And your future self is wanting you to put those defenses down, okay? They want you to not treat others like you've been treated, but like become aware that everything you do and everything you say has consequences. Like with Anima Mundi, we are all connected, and we are all connected with everything in existence, not only the people, but also the animals, also like nature. Everything that there is connected to us. We are all one. This is what Anima Mundi is talking about. And this is why everything we do has consequences. And like if you are, I don't want to say rude, but if you are like treating yourself or treating people in a specific way, this is gonna come back to you. This is just like the universal law of attraction, like what we are, what we do, what we stand for. This is what we attract. This is what comes back to us. So as this pain may have been inflicted to you, like on you, you may have like said to yourself, okay, I don't want to be hurt again like this. I don't want to be hurt again like in general, like ever again. So I'm gonna put up these defenses, and I'm gonna like be cold to the people that I think could maybe hurt me again. And I'm also gonna be cold to myself, because you've closed down your heart here. Like you've been telling yourself that, you know, you have to be a certain way, like treat people a certain way and behave a certain way that is going to make sure that you're not going to be hurt again. But this is not true. Your future self, group 1, is wanting to tell you that this is not the truth. Like the perception that you have here is not reflecting the truth. And maybe it was even the other way around. Maybe you've been the one that has inflicted pain on someone or something, some way, and you are the one that has to say sorry. But for you, like you can only like take care of yourself, group 1. You can't do the healing, or you can't do the apologizing for other people. You can only take care of yourself. And the thing that you might have to do here, group 1, is to say sorry to yourself, and also say sorry to the people that you've been like not nice to or you have like treated maybe the wrong way as a like result of this hurt, of this pain. And this is like, maybe you think this is unfair because they treated you wrong, or society treated you wrong, and now you are the one that has to apologize for being hurt. But this is not what they mean. Your future self is wanting to tell you that as you heal, as you do the work, as you work through this pain and like, you know, include the other people that were like part of this, they are gonna be healed as well. Like your healing is gonna inspire other people to heal. And what you can do, you can only do this for yourself. But this is what it's all about, right? You want to be the one that is fine again, okay? You want to work through this pain, through these wounds, okay? You can't just be out here and pretending everything's fine and being cold to everyone. This is not how you're gonna overcome this pain, okay? So group 1, I'm gonna pull some tarot for you now to like get a deeper understanding of what your future self is trying to tell you. We're gonna use the Modern Witch Tarot, which I just got. I really like this very much. It's super easy to shuffle. Okay, I'm gonna pull some cards and then we're gonna read them, okay? So for group 1, please, what messages can we have for group 1? Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands. We have the Four of Swords. Any messages from Group 1's future self to Group 1? What does Group 1's future self want to tell them? We have the Moon. Interesting. Anything else? What Group 1's future self want to tell them? Any messages? I just told you this would be easy to shuffle. Like, this is totally not the right thing. Like, I come across very unprofessional right now. Okay, so we have here the Six of Cups. We have the Magician. We have the Knight of Swords. And your bottom deck energy is the Three of Wands that I'm gonna put here. So group 1, what I'm seeing here is that the ring light is actually quite annoying. I just don't know how to put it here. I'm sorry group 1, I'm just gonna put it somewhere differently. Let's do it like, let me just quickly fix it group 1 and then I'm gonna come back to you. Okay, so what I found out is that there's actually no way that I can put the ring light that it doesn't reflect here. It's just like because the cards are so glowy that I'm sorry, but I'm gonna show you each card again, so you won't have any disadvantages of my ring light because of my ring light. So what I actually can see here, group 1, this is like a kind of story playing out. It's not about like what happened actually. I think it's more about what you can do to adjust. Like your future self is like really about problem solving here. So with the Knight of Wands, I see like the reason why you maybe like have experienced this pain is because like in the situation of like maybe starting a new project or maybe wanting to try something new that like didn't work out, could be, or it could be like, yeah, I think it was about starting something fresh, like moving in a new direction in some way. Could be something about your creativity, could have like a creative approach with the Wands energy here, with the fire energy, or just any kind of new thing that you might have been trying and that didn't work out, or maybe someone stopped you from making it work, or something like just in general went wrong. But yeah, and with the Four of Swords here, Four of Swords is usually talking about like, you know, regaining your energy, like rejuvenating. You may be feeling drenched, like you may be feeling tired all the time, or you don't get like much sleep, or maybe you do and you just don't seem relaxed, or you don't seem like rejuvenated at all, and you just may be asking yourself why this is, because you get like rest but you don't feel rested. And this is like because of what happened here, right? This pain, this wound that's still in you, that it doesn't let you like rest because you don't deal with it. Like any energy in you, like any negative emotion, not negative, but like any emotion that hurts you or that comes from, like, results from hurt that you've experienced, is gonna drench you if you don't deal with it. So this is why you may be feeling like exhausted all the time, group 1. And with the moon here, this is definitely like talking about, okay, something is hidden you. Like you may have hidden this pain from yourself, group 1. With the, you see this figure in the water here, this shadowy, like kind of, I don't want to say demon, but it's suspicious, right? It doesn't look very nice, actually. So with the moon here, what I can see that you may not even know what you have to work on. Okay, you may not even know what things I've been talking about here, because you are very good at like repressing this, group 1. You may be very good in not dealing with the things that you have to deal with. Okay, this is what your future self, this is why your future self is like telling you this, because they know, okay, maybe group 1 is not going to deal with that themselves, so I have to call them out on this, to actually, you know, take care of themselves and you know, watch their words with themselves and with the people around them. I'm gonna put your earring now over here because I think we have here some space for the channeled messages later. With the 6 of Cups, group 1. The 6 of Cups is like usually talking about some kind of nostalgic feelings, and it could it could indicate of some kind of soulmate, or like a known energy, known to you energy that is coming back into your life. I just think that whatever you've been dealing with is kind of not new to you. It's kind of, you've been through a similar situation before, or you might feel like this is not new to you. This pain is something you've experienced before, and that maybe is why you put up your defenses, because you know, okay, if I don't do that, I'm gonna be hurt like I've been hurt in the past. Yeah, but that's not true. Your future self is kind of telling you are the magician here in group 1. And that's literally 1. The first card in the tarot, in the traditional tarot, is the magician. Like, you are totally able to turn all this around, just by like changing how you talk to yourself and how do you talk to others. Like how you like choose to perceive everything that is connected here. Like with the Anima Mundi card, you are able to see how you can improve here, and how you can, with improving yourself and improving how you treat yourself, how it can improve your environment, and how it can improve the relationships to the people around you and to the people that may have been involved here. With the Knight of Swords, which is interesting because we have like 2 knights on both ends of the spectrum here. The Knight of Swords is a very assertive energy, a very talkative energy. This may be like you like talking badly. Like, you really have to be aware of what you're saying and how you say it, okay? You don't want to hurt other people, group 1. You don't want to project your pain on them, because it's not going to help you deal with your pain. And you know that. I think you know that. It's just like a reminder that you really have to work on that. It's not, you can't just close your eyes and go on with your life. I mean, you can, you have free will, you can do that, but it's not gonna help you go over here to the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands is like an outlook, okay? This is basically a warning, group 1. Because like, if you look at this card, 3 of Wands, you have this girl standing here with the wands, looking over the ocean, looking over this kind of, it's not the ocean, it's like kind of lake maybe. Like looking to the horizon, okay? So what I'm getting here is that you're gonna, this is like a cycle. If you don't work through the cycle, it's gonna repeat itself, and you'll not be able to move on from that so quickly. So with the, like, if you don't change your perception, if you don't change your outlook on how your words and your behavior is affecting other people and yourself and your life, your surroundings, like everything, then this is going to repeat itself over and over again in some way, and you won't be able to move on with your life. You won't be able to enter like a new phase, which is actually what you want to do, like, right, with the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. These are like fast energies, not as slow as, for example, the Knight of Pentacles or the Knight of Cups, okay? So, and if you do this, if you take all this pain, if you work through it, and if you stop projecting it on other people, then you can like move on from the Knight of Swords to the Queen of Swords, okay? And the Queen of Swords, this could be you. Like, the Queen of Swords is very mature in like how she expresses herself. Just one. So the Knight of Swords is still very immature in how he or she or it or they express themselves, but the Queen of Swords, it's not. Like, it's a queen, right? And you can be like very, it doesn't matter if you're like a boy or a girl or whatever you identify with, it doesn't matter. Like, gender is not very important in the tarot. It's just helpful. Like, actually in the modern witch tarot, like, every figure is a woman mostly. And with the Queen of Swords here, this is like the outlook that you can have if you work through this pain, that you can become the Queen of Swords and take control over how you express yourself and be in control in your own power of how you can create your reality with your words and how you talk to yourself with your beliefs, like reprogramming your mind, as I already said, right? With the Anima Mundi card. And then you can like get your 10 of Pentacles, and you can be successful and do whatever you want, group 1, but this is gonna hold you back if you don't work on it, okay? This is gonna hold you back. So your future self is kind of wanting you to, you know, deal with your shit. Like, just do it, okay? So they don't want you to be held back by anything that happened to you. Like, you're bigger than all of this. If you've been hurt, group 1, I don't want to minimize your pain or anything, and the message that I'm getting is like, you didn't deserve this, and you know you didn't deserve this, group 1, but it's still on you to work through this, because every lesson that we go through in life, it's meant to happen, it's meant for us, and we won't be like getting any lesson that we can't deal with. So it's the time to deal with it now and not any time in the future, because it's gonna repeat itself, as I already said. So for the last part of your reading, group 1, we're gonna get some channeled messages from Oracle deck from the Hermit Tarot. And let's see what comes through here. So can we get any channeled messages from group 1's future self? Anything that they want to say for group 1? Oops. Group 1's future selves, what do they want to tell group 1? Okay, a lot, apparently. So I'm gonna pull all of them and then I'm gonna read them, okay? So we have, they are waiting for you, they totally are. We have, my life started when I met you. And I'm gonna pull this back, maybe one other card. Anything else that group 1's future self. You get like a bunch of cards here, but I can't take them all, so let me hold you. This is actually very beautiful. Maybe I can squeeze them in here, all those cards. You know, I want to make it look beautiful. And the bottom of the deck is, will you choose me? I don't know where to put that, actually. I'm gonna put it here. So Group 1. Like this, any colored card in this deck is kind of like the major arcana in the traditional tarot, and any like white card in this deck is like minor arcana in the traditional tarot. So with They Are Waiting for You as the first card to come out for you, Group 1, this is like a major thing. So your future self is trying to make you aware that this is big, okay? It's really not a joke. This is what I'm hearing, like this is not a joke, like don't treat it like a joke. I'm totally serious with you. Like if you don't work through this, you're gonna be held back here and you're gonna repeat yourself, like going in circles all the way around until you deal with it. So with my life started when I met you. I don't know if this is like the Two of Cups. I don't get it, like the Two of Cups. But this is, yeah, I mean, this is basically about the connection between you and your future self, Group 1. Because however this future self version of you is living their life in this kind of situation, like how they're gonna turn out, like the energy right now, the current energies that I'm getting is that they're very connected to you, like very connected to how you decide to do this, Group 1. Like your future self is very dependent on how you deal with this. Okay, so whatever you choose to do, whatever you like choose to change with this, it's gonna heavily change your future. Like it's gonna have a big impact on how you view the world and how you like even view yourself in the future. Because as I said, like with reprogramming your subconscious mind, Group 1, the beliefs, the things that you tell yourself, it's so important in creating your reality and creating actually your sense of yourself, okay? So if you've kept telling yourself, for example, all your life that, okay, like for example, that you are like an idiot, that you are dumb, that you're not smart. Like it doesn't have to be this harsh, but if like someone told you, like if your parents, for example, told you when you were a child, you know, you're an idiot for something that you've done, and they just, for them it's just a catchphrase, but for you it's like a belief, like something that is gonna like create a belief in you. Then now from then on you're gonna like identify with being an idiot, or like with in general not being that smart. So this is creating your reality then, okay? And you can still change that in your adult life. Like at any point in your life you can change your beliefs. It's just about like repetition, it's about programming. It's literally like a program. If you like repeat a phrase, an affirmation, a belief often enough, it's gonna become like your new way to go. Like we choose to, it's the same thing about habits, Group 1. Like if you know anything about the brain, about neurons, I'm not an expert at all, but I know that habits can be broken also by repetition, because if we do something a certain way over and over again, there's like a pathway that forms in the brain, like from neuron to neuron, and you go this way again and again. Like for example, if I build the habit of brushing my teeth, like we all do that in the morning, I might assume, this is like a repeating behavior, like we do it every single day. So this pathway is like very strong and very often gone in your brain, if I can say it like this. I hope you know what I mean. And if you like want to break this pattern, I'm not saying that you don't, like you should stop brushing your teeth or anything, but just as an example, then you would like do it differently. But it would be like uncomfortable in the beginning because you are so used to brushing your teeth every day in the morning, and you're gonna have to like have like a new habit, like in, for example, brush your teeth, I don't know, not after breakfast, but before breakfast, for example. And this is like a new way of doing it. So there's like a new pathway formed in your brain, but it's very, very small, like not small, but very thin, and it becomes stronger and stronger the more often you do it. And there's like kind of rule, I think, do it something 21 times or 30 times, I don't know. And then it's like a real pathway in your brain, like it's a real thing to do, like it's become a habit at this point. Something like this. So what you can take from this with you, group 1, is that whatever you choose to tell yourself over and over again, or what you've been telling yourself like unconsciously, because it's not actually like your belief, because it's like it's a belief that's put into you some way, is creating your reality. But you can change that just by repetition. Okay, and this is gonna heavily impact how your future self is gonna be, how your future is gonna look like in general. That was the doorbell, but I'm not gonna open it. I don't know if you heard this, group 1, like our doorbell ring, but we're all in quarantine, so there are enough people home to open the door. I'm not gonna do it this time. And with the last card here, let me hold you. This is just like your future self trying to comfort you, okay? They've been like very serious throughout the whole reading, but they want you to know that you're protected and that you're safe, and that you don't have to be afraid of working through this pain. Like it's not gonna be as hurtful, it's not gonna be as painful the second time around when you deal with it as the third time, as it's been the first time around when you have actually experienced it. I'm not gonna open the door. Someone else is gonna open it. So also, like with your bottom deck energy, will you choose me? This is again your future self telling you there's like different outcomes here. Like either you deal with this, you don't deal with this, you deal it a certain way, you deal with it like another way. It's gonna heavily impact your outcome, like how your future self is gonna be. So good one. This was actually the city, not city council, but there were like some people here who wanted to check on us in quarantine, and I had to quickly like try my flatmates to tell them that we are all fine, we are not dying. Like if you didn't know, like I don't know where you tune in from, but in Germany it's like when you it's still like this, that when one of the Fletcher is like infected or has a positive like PCR test, that we all have to go in quarantine for 2 weeks, and we're still in quarantine. And they came one time like last week, and they came again. So nothing big. I just wanted to let you know that your bottom deck energy, will you choose me, is just again telling you your future self is it's going to be very dependent on how you choose to deal with this. Okay, so you can like just deal with it, not deal with it. You can like get yourself professional help with this. You don't have to. You can talk to a friend. You can just work through it yourself. It's just very important that you work through it. Okay, don't close your eyes to this pain. Don't just turn cold on this, because it's not only your surroundings, not only your environment, the people around you that you be cold to. It's also yourself, and especially yourself. And you don't want to do this, right? You don't want to abandon yourself in this. Okay, and this is just like, if you choose to deal with this, you basically choose to grow through this. You choose to grow in this Queen of Swords. And if you choose another way, there will be another outcome for you. That's what this card is talking about. And I think that's all that I have for you, group 1. I hope you are not triggered by this. I hope this was helping you in some way. And if you want to check out some of my other tarot videos, I'm gonna link one of them like here somewhere in the info card. And yeah, I'm gonna do like tarot videos every Saturday. It's always gonna be uploaded at 8 a.m. CT. And yes, feel free to check it out. If you don't think this was your pile, if it didn't resonate with you at all, you can go back and choose another pile if you feel called to do that. And if not, I hope to see you in another reading soon. Goodbye. Hi group 2, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this snowflake earring that doesn't really know how to lay or stand or anything, then this is gonna be your reading. I'm gonna put your earring over to the side for now. And what I did is I pulled all the oracle cards in advance, so we don't have to waste any time shuffling those. And I'm gonna read them. I'm gonna pull them off of you, lay them out, and then we're gonna read them, okay? So, first we have Electric Eel Spirit, number 24. Bring your ideas to life. Beautiful. Then we got Fall Into My Arms from the Starseed Oracle. Actually, you are the group 2 that got the most cards from here. Lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. Nice. And then we have the Offering and the Seeds from the Unknown Archetypes Oracle deck. So this is nice, group 2. Actually, I'm gonna start with these 2 cards because I get like 2 different messages here. There are 2 messages that I want to come through for you. What I see, group 2, that with the Fall Into My Arms, surrender, and the extremes of life, that your future self is wanting to tell you that you, even if you may go through a down phase right now, or maybe you've been going through a lot of ups and downs, and you may feel like these were very extreme, or you might have been like getting stuck in a down phase, that this is only temporary, okay? It's always gonna go up again after a down phase. And maybe you're the kind of person that like really lives those extremes, group 2. Like some people never experience really extreme ups and downs and situations in their life because they like to, you know, go for the safe and secure ways instead of like risking stuff or like expressing their true selves. But for you, group 2, this might not be true. You might be like trying to live your life as authentic as possible. So you experience these kind of extremes, and you're kind of reminded here that you you know, you can embrace those extremes. Like life is all about balance, and there might be something that has come out of balance here though, group 2, with lifting the veil, like questioning everything and anything unaligned must go. There might be something in your life, a situation, a person, a habit, a behavior, a pattern that is not matching your energy anymore, group 2. And I think you will know what it is. I think there's something that you just feel is not in balance anymore. It has to go, okay? Which is interesting because the second message is about those, like this idea, this epiphany that you may have had, or that you will be having in the future, like an idea or project that you might want to start, or you might feel like inspired or creative, or that you want to try something new. And yeah, I think this is what the seed is talking about. Like there's something that you want to create, something that you want to bring into existence, and you may be asking yourself if this is like something that you should do, or if you have like dismissed an idea too quickly because you didn't see where it was going, or maybe you have like taken on an idea too quickly without contemplating it in advance, you know? Something about an idea here. And with the seed, this is like a very specific message, and it's not gonna resonate for all of you, but like the seed is also talking about fertility, right? So if you like, I don't know, want to get pregnant at this kind of at this stage in your life, then this might be a good time for you to try that. And if not, then maybe be a little more precautious at this time. Just a little disclaimer. And with the offering on the card here, this is kind of connecting these two messages somehow, because the offering is talking about something that you have to give or give up in your life. So this might connect to this message about something that you have to give up or have to let go of in order to bring your life back into balance, like something that is not aligned to you anymore, that you have to give up. Or there might be something that you want to give to the world, like this idea, maybe that thing that you want to give, or maybe give to someone else. This could also be talking about like an actual gift. So if this is the case, if you have been thinking about like giving a gift to someone, like something, some creative idea, something that you wanted to create for someone, like a close friend or anything, like this is a message to go for that. But in general, I would say the message from your future self is to, you know, embrace life, and as you do that, think about what is like has come out of alignment with you and let go of that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, group 2, I'm gonna pull tarot now. I will be using the Modern Witch tarot that I got just last week. I really like that one. And just to warn you, I have a ring light over here, and these cards are very shiny, and I try to readjust the ring light to not like bother you, but I won't be able to do that. So I'm gonna show you just the cards in a close up, every card, and hope that you don't feel too bothered by the ring light over them. Okay, so okay, I'm not gonna take that. We're gonna be shuffling like professionally here. Group 2, Spirit, please, what message is Group 2's future self on her? Okay, so I'm gonna take them. So first, we have the King of Pentacles. Close up, I hope you can see it, because here you see the ring light over here. Then we have the 10 of Wands. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. Anything else? Any message that Group 2's future self is wanting to know? Okay. So Justice came up again. This was the card that fell out in the beginning, so I'm gonna take that now. You have Justice. You have the Star, another major arcana. This is nice. And you have the Page of Pentacles. And the bottom deck energy is 9 of Pentacles. I have a lot of Pentacles here. I'm just seeing. So what I can see here, Group 2, like with all these Pentacles, you have so many like personality like energies here with the Page, they have the Knight, and the King of Pentacles, and the 9 of Pentacles as well. So this is telling me like some kind of a different story, actually, a similar one, but it might be that this idea that we've been talking about, you've actually kind of already tried to bring that into existence, and it has taken like a lot of work, and it's still taking a lot of work. Like with the 10 of Wands here, you may be feeling like burdened, like overburdened, and like there's a lot of weight on your shoulders, and it might be that you've taken on too much. Or this could be talking about like this down phase that we've been like, that I've been seeing here with the extremes of life. But with the all this Pentacles, all this Earth energy, this is like a very physical thing here. So we might be talking about like work or some other kind of project that you have taken on. With the Justice card, it's nice that it comes like exactly under the Lifting the Whale card. That, yeah, it shows again that there's something that you have to bring into balance. Like whatever situation this is, right, this is not in balance. Like you shouldn't feel so burdened and so overwhelmed by this. Even if you were the one that created all this burden for yourself, it is out of balance and you have to bring it back on. So that's not saying that you have to let go of this completely. It just has to be like a different, there has to be a different way of doing things. Like with the offering, maybe there's like something of the work, like some part of the work that you have to give to other people. Like I see with the page and the knight and the king, there might be other people involved. This is why I thought it could be a work situation, or it could be like about work where you like, right, like working on something with several kinds of people. And like this is kind of like a transition from the page to the knight to the king. You know, the Page of Pentacles is like still very immature, but if you go over to the King of Pentacles, he's very stable and wise in the things that they're doing to create the Nine of Pentacles, right? Their financial and physical fulfillment and like a, you know, financial stability in general, but also like any physical kind of stability. So in order for this project or this idea to work, you will have to give some of the burden like back. You have to balance it out. Okay, you can't do it all by yourself, even if you want to. Like I can see here that you maybe like be a visionary, like you have great ideas, you have great vision, you have faith in what you think, you know, that you're doing. I'm sorry if like the nudity in this card is triggering you. I hope it's not. I didn't know there were like nude cards in here. I can cover it up if you want me to, but also with the seed here and also with the electric eel, I think that you might be in general like a very creative person, like a person who creates, maybe I can do it like this, who creates a lot of things, like a lot of stability and projects for themselves, but you may be like you may be taking on too much responsibility and too much burden and not think about your own balance, like balancing your own life out. So what you don't see, group 2, what your future self is trying to tell you, that you won't be suffering any loss from giving up work, like from maybe cutting it down a bit on the workload or trying to split the work and you know, involve other people. It's not gonna lose you anything, it's gonna win you something. Okay, with the offering, as soon as we like give to the universe or give in general to people, we always receive back. We can't give to others without receiving ourselves. And this is so beautiful, and this is what most people don't know about the universal truth, that we can't give without receiving, and we can't even hurt people without hurting ourselves, and we can't love people without receiving love ourselves. And this is all like an act of balance. This is why I was saying, you know, with the Justice card, you literally have the scale on here, right? If you know anything about tarot, you know the Justice card is all about bringing balance to a situation. This is also like a Libra card, so you might be a Libra, you might have Libra in your chart, you might have like a lot of earth signs in your chart, or you might be an earth sign as well. So there is Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Doesn't have to be, of course. But what I'm seeing here, like with the Nine of Pentacles, this is in general a project or thing that has the potential to bring you a lot of financial stability or bring you like a lot of success here. So this project is definitely like it's supposed to be successful. With the Three of Wands beneath that, it's supposed to give you like great opportunities and an outlook for the future as well. So this is a long-term thing, and that is why you have to be very careful about how you handle it, because if you take on if you take everything on yourself, like you can't expect to do that for like the long term. Okay, you can't be expecting from yourself to do it all yourself long term. You will be you know, you'll be wanting to split the work. You won't do anything yourself, because any kind of business, any kind of project this size or this with this potential is gonna stop growing anytime soon. Okay, so it's gonna grow, and if you keep doing it all yourself, then the workload on you is even gonna grow more and more and more. Okay, so this is also what these extremes card was maybe hinting at, that yeah, don't do the extremes in this situation, group 2. You may be big on extremes, but please don't do it in this situation. Like, you may be thinking that you can handle it, but you won't be doing yourself any good by just doing it all yourself. Okay, I think you're a leader kind of personality, group 2, but this is only like bringing other people in and splitting the work and maybe like giving something up. You're not sacrificing anything. You're gonna just focus on the best, on the most important thing here, and this is what your future self is trying to tell you. Okay, yep, this actually was a very fast message. Quick thing, even though you got the most cards, group 2. So I may be pulling some more channel messages for you than I did for group 1. I think there were only like 4 cards in total, but I may be getting some more for you because I think this reading was kind of short. So anything that group 2's future self is wanting to tell group 2, anything that they want to see, anything that they want to say to group 2. So I have so much desire for you. I'm gonna pull them all out and then I'm gonna read them. I think we should slow down. The Ace of Cups. I need more time. Okay, anything else that group 2's future self is wanting to tell group 2? Anything else? Oops. Okay. Okay, so we have I want a fresh start. Okay, well, let's take them all. One of the Ace of Pentacles. Wait, is this all? We're gonna pull them up here so we have enough space for the rest of the cards. I'm too afraid to talk to you, maybe. And the bottom deck energy is I'm too afraid to talk. Okay. Okay. So I can see group 2 that whatever you are working on, this is something that you really want. Okay, this is why it's so hard for you to recognize or maybe to accept that you've put on you've put on too much work. And yeah, your future self is kind of telling you, you should slow down, you should split the work, you should rest a little bit, and then you should go on to this like with new energy. There's like an opportunity here for you with this thing, whatever it is, to not only get like a lot of financial freedom, a lot of physical like stability in the 3D, but also like it's gonna be very like it has the potential to be emotionally very fulfilling to you. Okay, also you have the Ace of Pentacles here. You have a lot of aces, so a lot of opportunity coming in with this project. And your future self is telling you, maybe slow down a bit, maybe take more time to do this and do it right. Okay, don't do it quickly and do it all yourself. Do it right and take your time. Okay, they know that you want this very much, and they totally support you. Your future self is always rooting for you. Okay, but all I can see here is, take more time and don't do it all yourself. Like, you have a lot of wands here, like a lot of opportunities, a lot of fresh starts. Was also like what this card is talking about. I want a fresh start with you. like maybe you should pause, readjust, and start fresh on this, okay? This project is not gonna go anywhere. These people, whoever they are that you may be working with, they're not gonna go anywhere, okay? This is like a very, very great thing for you to do, and it's not gonna run away while you are refreshing and rejuvenating. You're gonna need a lot of your energy for this, but you're gonna be happy to do that. Group 2, this is like if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you don't have like any project going at the moment, I think it's gonna be like an idea that you will have very soon. And in this case, your future self is trying to prepare you for that. Like, take this on. You're gonna want this very, very much, but do it right. Like, take your time. Don't do everything yourself, as I said. And you know, if you do it right, then this is gonna bring you like a lot of happiness, a lot of opportunities. Basically the Nine of Pentacles, okay? And this can even turn into 10 of Pentacles. Like in, what is the word for that? Like an inheritance, like a very, very big thing. And maybe you wanna even be rich, group 2. It starts off like as something more watery, like creative, more based on emotions, like something that you feel inspired to do, but it's gonna bring you a lot of money, basically. It's gonna make you rich, group 2. No, I'm not gonna say that. This is like a general reading. I can't say that, but yeah, maybe. This is like it's in your hands. You can do with this project whatever you want. It's like it's your thing, it's your baby, so you can grow it in whatever you want, like a plant, like a little plant, like a little seed. Like how you can, you know, if you have like ivy or anything that, or tomatoes that you plant, you can put on sticks in the earth to make it grow like you want it to grow, or to not grow anywhere but grow the way that you want it. That's how I see it. Also the pentacles, all this earth energy always reminds me of plants and, you know, nature and everything. And with these cards, like too afraid to talk to you, I'm too afraid to talk in general, you might be like not listening, or you might be not wanting to express your needs here. Like if you work with other people, with co-workers or people that you bring into this project, you have to make sure, group 2, that you express your needs and your wishes and your vision like very clearly to them, okay? Don't be afraid to tell them exactly what you want, and don't be afraid to make it clear for yourself, to set your intentions right, what you want. And there's no dream too big, okay? You can't dream too big. There's no such thing as dreaming too big. Okay, you might be a bit insecure about all this. You might be thinking like, is this really gonna work out? Is this really, like, you might be feeling a bit afraid to do this actually, or not. Maybe you're just like full on going for it. Just the advice for you is to take it slowly, and to, you know, this also may be like helping you to lose this insecurity if you take it on slow, and if you split the work, you know, not all responsibility is with you. This may be helping you to, you know, take your time with it, and not be afraid of what might be hitting you in the future when it comes to this. So this is what I have for you, group 2. I hope it's kind of helping and, you know, reassuring you. If this reading didn't resonate with you, you can go back and choose another pile if you feel called to do that. You can also check out some other tarot videos of mine. I do tarot every Saturday. I'm gonna link one of the videos somewhere over here. And yeah, I hope you liked it, and I hope to see you also in another reading soon, group 2. Goodbye. Hi, group 3. If you chose this antique-like earring, then this is gonna be your reading. I'm gonna put your earring over here, And what I did, I pulled some oracle cards in advance, so we won't waste any time shuffling those. And we take a look at those first, then I'm gonna read them for you, and then we go on and pull some tarot and channeled messages for you. So let's start with the oracle cards. You have here the Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive. Nice. Then we have the Chameleon Spirit, act as if. And the Portal from the Starseed Oracle. Doors are opening, you decide, rewards, wild card. And your last card is the Womb from the Unknown Archetypes Oracle deck. Okay, so group 3. This is actually like a very beautiful reading, what I can see for you. Let's start with this card here. With the portal and doors are opening, this is actually like a very, very nice message for you from your future self. Because they are telling you that right now, like, portals are opening right now. You like anything is possible for you. You should be very aware of what you are creating and manifesting right now, because yeah, basically right now everything's possible for you. Everything can come into creation right now. This is the time for you to earn rewards, like to reap your rewards, what you've been like sowing in the past. Now it's the time to be rewarded for that. So if you want to manifest anything, if you want to create anything for yourself, then now is the time to do that, because now like your energy is very aligned with the universe to basically create anything that you want. So it's very important for you with the Swan Spirit here, time for a deep dive, to really take a look and yeah, think about what you want, group 3. Like the Swan Spirit, you know, swans have very long necks and they dive very deep into the water, just to take like a deep look at what you really want, what you really need in your life, and what you want to manifest, and not put your focus on anything that's not gonna be like helping you, serving you in the future. Also with the chameleon spirit, like the chameleon is always adapting, right, to its situations here and acting as if. So what your future self is wanting to tell you, group 3, did I call you group 2? No, I didn't, right? I hope not. I'm sorry for that. Group 3, what is important for you to not like be aware of the situations and relationships that you foster right now, that you don't adapt to anything that is not serving you. Don't try to manifest, for example, a person because you see the potential in them, because this is not the time to do that. Okay, don't try to manifest something out of the potential it bears, but manifest something that you know is going to be serving you. Don't manifest something to turn it into something else, if this makes any sense. Like for example, if you I stay with the example of manifesting a specific person into your life. If you want to manifest love or like a crush or anything, if you like wearing rose-colored glasses, then you will like more likely be able to see the potential of the person, but not the actual person itself. Okay, so don't adapt to situations, don't adapt to people that yeah, that don't serve you anymore. Like don't like basically don't be a chameleon. Don't act as if, okay, really be aware of what you want and what you need and what's right for you, and not what could turn into something that is right for you maybe in the future if you are lucky, because this is not what your future self's gonna tell you. Like they don't want you to settle for something if you can have so much more and so much like better things. Okay, the womb is basically also about receiving and also about creating, right? The womb is all about like this feminine motherly energy in the universe that reminds you to, yeah, that you can always come back to where you came from. Just remember where you came from and remember that you are never lost in this. And you can basically with womb create anything. As I already said, right now is like it's like a pull for you. It's about like a time of big transformation. Group 3 right now, you should be really aware of who you want to become and what you want to have in the future and what is good for you. This is very beautiful, group 3. This is actually my favorite group so far. This is all about, you know, your future self is rooting for you to go after what you want and to reap your rewards, because you've been working hard in the past, and this is the time where you, yeah, you know, you are rewarded for that. Like, your future self is very proud of you, and also the universe and you guides are very proud of you, group 3. This is why you've been given the opportunity to create anything here. Anything that you want is basically possible. So it's also possible for you to create opportunities and situationships that are not beneficial, okay? This is why there's like this little warning: don't adapt to the wrong things, like don't dive too deep into the wrong situations and maybe relationships with people. Just a little side note, little information here to be aware of that, okay? Okay, so what we're gonna do now, group 3, is we're gonna pull tarot. I'll be using the Modern Witch Tarot that I got last week. I like it very much. Like, every figure on there is a woman, and I love that. So, Spirit, like, what messages can we get from group 3's future self? This is a lot. Let me get like one card at a time, please. What messages? Thanks. I loved it already. So we have 10 of Cups as your first card. We have the Hermit. Interesting. What else can group 3's future self tell group 3 right now? We get 5 messages. We have the Moon. That also came out for group 2. Interesting. What else can you tell us about what group 3's future self is wanting to tell them? Please, not every card. I don't want to have every card of the deck. Any messages from group 3's future self? I have the Ace of Cups reversed. Okay. Anything else? You have Knight of Pentacles as a blockage. Okay. Anything else that group 3's future self is wanting to tell group 3? It can be all. You wanted to show me the whole deck in the beginning. Okay. We have Justice and the 9 of Cups. You know what? I'm gonna put it somewhere like this, so I can fit every card here. And bottom deck energy switch is the 8 of Swords. Okay. So basically, group 3, what I'm seeing here is actually very beautiful, but it also confirms what I've been saying. But let's start over here. Like what I said, by the way, if you see this reflection of ring light over here, I've been telling that to the other groups as well. I'm sorry for that. It's just the cards are so shiny that I can't help. I try to readjust the ring light to make this not bothering you, but I couldn't, so I'm sorry about that. So with the 10 of Cups here, this is talking about complete emotional fulfillment. So I think this is where your focus should be right now, okay? What makes you happy? What do you want to manifest? As I already said, you gotta take like a deep look at your life and, you know, what do you want? Like anything that you want. This is a great time for you to maybe make like a vision board, or maybe to script, or try try some new manifestation methods for yourself. Like, just set intentions on what you want, because right now the universe, like, you're very aligned with the universe, with the universal flow right now. So it's a good time to set your intentions and get your wants and needs straight. And you might take like a bit of time for that. Like, don't let any other people tell you what you want and what you need, okay? So the Hermit is talking about like you spending a bit of time alone and, you know, with yourself. It's not about isolating yourself, it's just about, you know, maybe taking a step back and try to readjust with the chameleon spirit. Try to readjust where you maybe have put like too much energy into. Like, there might be a situation, but I'm talking about this soon. We talk about it later. There might be situations in your life where you have, like, you know, given too much, or just extending yourself without getting enough back. Like, there might be some unbalance here also with the Justice card. So you might think about which situations you might you know, pull back from. Don't be a chameleon. Don't adapt to everyone and everything, okay? If they don't like meet you halfway, then people are not gonna change just like this, okay? You can't really manifest people to change. You can only change yourself, and this can inspire people to change. Group 3. I think what your future self is trying to tell you, please be aware of this fact, okay? You can only do all this stuff. You can only do the healing for yourself. You can only change yourself, and you can only set intentions and wishes and manifestation. Yeah, like you can only manifest for yourself. I mean, you can manifest for others too, but like the real change, it's gonna require those people to do this, not you. You're not responsible for anyone's happiness. I just want to say, yeah, this is a message that came through. You're not responsible for anyone's happiness, okay? Don't let anyone tell you what you want, what you need. With the moon here, there might be something that you're not seeing here. There might be something that you've been going after, but actually you don't really want or need it. Or there might be like a person with this shadow over here in the water that's trying to get you to to achieve something, to go after something that's not actually meant for you, and that's not actually bringing you any happiness. Like, you're basically, when you don't know where you're headed, Group 3, when you don't know what you're meant to do, then just follow your desires, because your desires are here to give you this experience of expansion. Like, the universe always aims to expand, and can only expand if we follow our desires. So this is what we're meant to do. We're always meant to do we're also meant to follow what we want. This is basically what life is about, what expansion is about. And with the moon, like, I think you have a strong intuition, Group 3, but you might not listen to it right now, or you might be too like taken up with what is going on in your life. You might not be seeing that you actually are quite in a good place right now. That you don't need like certain situationships, or people don't need to hold on to everyone and everything, right? Because with the Ace of Cups reversed and the Knight of Pentacles over here, I put the Knight of Pentacles as blockage over the Ace of Cups because I was kind of feeling it this way. This is interesting, because the Knight of Pentacles like strikes me as a person, like as a real character here. You remember I talked about like there might be someone in your life that you're trying to adapt to, like trying to, like, you're seeing their potential, like what they could be, what they could mean to you, what they could bring you and give you, but they're not actually this way, okay? They're actually a person that may not be ready to change in the way that you want them to change, Group 3. So this might be like a blockage to your Ace of Cups here, because if, like, when cards are reversed, it just means that the energy is there, but there's like something in the way of it, and this might be like this Knight of Pentacles. So if there is like a person in your life, it might be a family member, it might be like a love interest, group 3, that you keep close to you and keep close contact, even though it's not like benefiting you, it's not like good for you, they don't give back to you, or this communication is not balanced, for example. So this could be a friend that might be just I had this situation recently that might be just, you know, emotionally dumping on you, and they tell you everything that goes wrong in their life, but they don't listen to you when you want to talk about like stuff that triggers you, that happened to you this day. Or like if this is the love interest, could be like you want the relationship between the two of you to last, or to grow, or to change, because you want this person to change, and you adapting to them and think, okay, if I do what they want, if I meet their needs, they're gonna sooner or later they have to start and meet my needs. But I think this person is quite not in the place to change right now, and this is actually affecting you, because this Ace of Cups, it could be here, not reverse, it could be here for you. Like this Ace of Cups is an opportunity of new love, of new emotional happiness in some way, at least. But this Page of Pentacles is kind of blocking this. Okay, so you have like the reversal and the blockage over there. So this is like a very specific, and if it doesn't resonate, group 3, it's not bad, because this is a general reading. It doesn't have to resonate with you, but there might be like a message for someone else, that this person, maybe it's better to pull back from this relationship for right now. You don't have to completely ghost them or anything. Just be aware that this person might not be able to give you what you need right now. They might not be able to give you this emotional fulfillment. This Ten of Cups might not be with this person, because there's some kind of imbalance here with the Justice card. You need to be aware of, like, you know, bringing your life and bringing your situationships and relationships back into balance, because this has potential to really bring you out of balance, to really throw you off a cuff here. So this is why I think that your future self just wants you to you know, not isolate, but, you know, taking a step back and take a deep dive and try to figure out what you really want, because it's really all about you. It's not about making some other people happy. It's just about making yourself happy. Okay, you're just responsible for your own happiness, group 3. And this is like with the Nine of Cups, this is really reassuring you here that this Nine of Cups is out there, like just under the womb. You are totally able to create your emotional fulfillment yourself, actually. Like you don't need this person to do this for you. Like, of course we all want love, but in the first place, the only person that, you know, can make us happy and should be making us happy in the first place is ourselves, because only then we can, you know, give back to other people. Like if we can't rely on other people to bring us our happiness. It's basically, yeah, this is the message. And with the Eight of Swords as your bottom deck energy, this is like a little warning, because maybe you've been like blindfolding yourself about this. The Eight of Swords, you see this girl is she's blindfolded and she's bound like by these ropes. It's just telling you that don't restrict yourself, don't put yourself into prison, basically. and just, you know, just take a step back and put everyone else's needs and wants over your own. Don't be a chameleon. Don't be someone who just blindly does everything other people are telling them, okay? You might be a very sensitive person, group 3. Also, like the chameleon is a sensitive spirit. It's okay to be sensitive. It's good to be sensitive, but don't let other people take advantage of that. Okay? You don't have to be insecure because someone is telling you that you need a bachelor degree to get a stable job and to be happy in your life. You don't have to marry if like your parents are telling you that this is the only way to be happy. It's not. Like, the only way you're gonna be happy is whatever you want. Like, you know the best, what is best for you. This is the message. And the Ace of Swords is just telling you, don't be blindfolded, okay? Don't get blindfolded in this. Don't lose yourself like in a specific situation. Don't lose yourself in this yeah, and this energy of just wanting to be everything to everyone. You can't make everyone happy. This is not possible. There's always gonna be people that don't agree with you, and this is totally fine. It's fine. And what I'm seeing is like this Ace of Cups. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna clarify this Ace of Cups, because maybe there's like some other message that's wanting to come through, because it was like kind of blocked, and maybe something, if we can undo this blockage, that may want to come through for you, group 3. So can we clarify the Ace of Cups here? What is this? Oh, this is precious. You have the Sun. Can we clarify the Ace of Cups, please? No. Please, can you give me 1 or 2 cards? Can we clarify the Ace of Cups? Thank you. Wheel of Fortune. Man, okay, this is like very general. Union bottom deck energy is the 6 of Swords. Okay. So in general, group 3, this is like, these are both major kind of cards, very big cards, might I say. They are just telling you that if you dump this person, like, not literally don't you have to, as I said, you don't have to completely go ghost on them. But if you let them go, like if you let them be and go through their emotional growth and growth journey by themselves in their time, and focus on your happiness instead, this is gonna change everything for you. You might be even like getting a complete new fresh start in the love department here, group 3. If it's about love. If it's not about love, if it's about like a family member or a friendship, it's just a whole new opportunity in this department. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is about, like, you know, the wheels turn. There's like a new energy coming in here, like a new start, a new cycle. And the Sun is the happiest card in the whole tarot. You know, it's about, it's so precious. Don't tell the other groups, group 3, but you are my favorite, really. This is so beautiful. This is so precious. And with the 6 of Swords as your bottom deck energy, it might, like, this change in situations might be like involving a change of geography. No, this sounds stupid. Like a move could be involved here, some kind of move. 6 of Swords is about relocation. Yeah, a change of location, that's what I wanted to say, might be involved here. Or just like moving on from this situation to another situation. Yeah, but I don't think this is gonna be like very, you won't be leaving a lot of people behind here. You can see this girl is not alone in her boat with her 6 swords. This is not gonna involve like a heavy, like cutting bonds with everyone and everything. This is just like letting go of this one person or situation maybe, and then being free to receive this kind of happiness and this kind of change, which is so beautiful actually. Okay, so last thing we're gonna do, group 3, is I'm gonna pull some channeled messages from your future self and try to find out if we have missed anything, if we have missed any messages. So group 3, can we have some channel messages from group 3's future self, please? What would group 3's future self tell them? Okay, this is interesting. You are wrong. Now we get to the tea. I'm a very jealous person. Interesting. Will you choose me? I left because you told me to. I want you. Do we get some more? Is there like anything else? Group 3's future self is wanting to tell them. Anything else? This card won't come out. Oops. I just dream and wish for everything. I'm gonna put you here. Because you told me to. Okay, this card, I'm afraid to talk, is your bottom deck energy. Also came out for group 2. Oops. So I'm not gonna lie, group 3, I think your future self is a bit worried about you choosing something that may not be beneficial for you. You are wrong, and I'm a very jealous person, which kind of strikes me as I think they wanted to come out like together for a purpose. They just so I get different scenarios here. So it could be group 3 that your future self is trying to tell you that what you want right now, what you think that you want right now, is not what you want. And I think like they are trying to tell you that you want that out of the wrong reason. It's like sometimes we want things because we think we want them, but actually we don't. We want them because not because they would like expand our experience. They wouldn't bring us happiness, but they would bring us like maybe security, or maybe they would bring us like closure, or maybe they would bring like something else that it's difficult. Like several things could be like the case here. Could also talk about this Knight of Pentacles person. You know, this person, they don't want to hurt you or anything. They're just like a bit immature, and they're not fully able, not really ready to step into this growth that they have to do, to this change, to match your energy, okay, to be like having a good relationship with you. Like this Knight of Pentacles is like a very slow energy. It's the slowest energy of all the knights. Like this is the only horse that is just standing still, you know. For example, the Knight of Swords is a very, very fast energy. It's the complete opposites to the Knight of Pentacles, actually. So I get the feeling that these two cards are connected, like with the green here and this Pentacles. Like this could be just about this person's jealousy, like that this person is trying to come through here. Like you are maybe trying to change this person's perception of this relationship, okay? This person might think this person might be like a bit obsessive, like a bit, you know, wanting to take control in this relationship, trying to own you in some kind of way. Not in a bad way, they're not a bad person, just like subconsciously trying to hold on to you, but so tightly that you are kind of what did we have here? The Eight of Swords, as you remember, trying to hold you in a specific situation, in a specific space. But you are a free spirit, group 3, and you are wrong to think that this is all you can settle for. There's so much else out there. Like you can dream and wish for everything here. This is completely up to you. You are so creative and so inspirational and so inspired right now to change, that you really shouldn't settle for anything that is not beneficial for you. And why I said your future self is kind of worried about you making the right decisions and diving deep is about this card here. Will you choose me? This came out of for group 2 as well. As I said, that there might be like this fear that you might be choosing a way that is not gonna benefit you in the future. And yeah, they want you to choose yourself. Okay, choose yourself over everyone else's selves. Choose what you want and not what other people want. And don't be afraid to set those intentions. Don't be afraid to words what you want to have. Okay, there's no such thing as dreaming too big. Okay, you can wish and dream for everything, as I said. No limits. There are literally no limits here. You can manifest the greatest love or the greatest family bonds, the greatest friendships, if you want to. Okay, don't settle for anything less. And with I left because you told me to. This is actually not a thing that I get from your future self. It's like not a literal. No, sorry, I'm not a literal message from them. I think I left because you told me to. I think this is kind of you coming through here, because these cards are 2 to 8s. I see them as kind of connected here. You know, the 8 is also standing for the infinity symbol. They don't want you to listen to anyone else with what you dream for and what you settle for and what you choose to achieve and accomplish. Right? Don't choose to listen to other people's words, but choose to listen to yourself. And this is why it's so important to take a deep look at yourself and to dive deep into your intuition, because intuition is always going to tell you the right way. But if this actually can happen that we confuse our intuition with our ego or with like some subconscious belief or programming. This is why it's so important for you to really take a time and to find out for yourself, group 3, what you want and what you don't want. But it's basically like, it's all about opportunities. Your reading is all about opportunities to manifest the dream life that you want to have. So very, very beautiful reading, group 3. So if this didn't resonate with you, which I hope didn't happen, then you can go back and choose another group if you feel called to that. And if not, you can check out some other tarot videos of mine. I'm gonna link one over here somewhere. And if you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up, and I hope to see you in another reading soon, group 3. I'm doing tarot every Saturday. So goodbye.